Amen. Thank you. So, let me just start like this. In 2008, many of you don't know, a few of you know, but I almost committed suicide. Yeah. I was depressed, broke, in a confused state, basically. I didn't know what else to do. Of course, that was before I came to the university. But thank God, fast forward a few years later, entered into school, had my work with God, and by 2015, GPF started, and by 2024, we're recording international success stories. We've paid for 1,502 students approximately now. And interestingly, we have never applied for grants. We have never applied for grants. Because we believe, now, I did not say we will never do it, but we have never done it. And that is because when we started out with the mindset that Nigeria must be built by Nigerians. It is not enough for us to want a change. We must be willing to do what it takes for that change to occur. Now, I'm told today to speak about navigating financial success in entrepreneurship and fundraising. And basically, first, if you are going into entrepreneurship or the NGO sector, one of the things you must know is that vision is key. You must have a solid vision. Now, we all know what money is, right? We all know what money is. But what is the purpose of money apart from it being a means of exchange? How does money come? I'm trying to cut in my time. Now, basically, money gravitates towards solutions. I'm just trying to be as simple as possible. Money gravitates towards solutions, which means if you have solution to a need, a problem, and you put it out there, money comes to you. That's how life works. Many people are trying to get money, and that is why they get into all kinds of devices that are not plausible. If you have solutions to problems, for example, you are hungry, you go get food, right? You want to put on a nice outfit, you go buy one, then you give it to the tailor. Those people are taking your money. Why? Because they are providing solutions, services to you. It is very simple to make money. But unfortunately, people chase money. No, chase solutions and money will follow you. That's how life is. It's very simple. Now, I said the other time that Nigeria has to be built by Nigerians. I will quickly, my timekeeper, I'm working with you here. Now, there was a student that, by the way, the first student that GPI paid for is in Osunstateuniversity. The first student we ever paid for, as a matter of fact, Osunstateuniversity campus. Now, there's a particular student who we paid for here since we are in Osunstateuniversity. That was in 2017. We paid for it, and I remember that particular time we had not really grown financially. So we paid his tuition fees. It was quite a struggle, but we did by the grace of God. And fast forward just about 5 years later, I was in Abuja for a conference, an international conference. Many of you know Yali. So I was invited to speak. So I was there, and I was in my hotel room, and then I saw this number from UK, and I said, "Oh, who is this?" So I picked the call, and they said, "Oh, sir, it is me. You know Olatunde?" And I'm like, "Olatunde? From where?" So I even thought it was all this, scam. I was trying to brace up for impact, so that they would not judge me. He said, no. So he started talking to me, and he told me that, he's so grateful now. He's in the UK. He's established. He's successful. And guess what? He told me, he said, "I'm opening my new property in Ibadan, Nigeria, a 32 million naira bungalow. And he said, I just want to appreciate you for not giving up on me and giving me the opportunity to go to school. He said, I am what I am today because of your support." And this guy paid for, he started paying for students basically. He told me, he said, I'm back to finance the NGO. Now, do you see how the dots connect? Nigeria has to be built by Nigerians. But what if we don't sow that seed of love? That's where vision comes. Now you are graduating from school. This is the time to start thinking of what next you are supposed to do. Don't plan to go out and join the labor. I don't like using that word. I think I like the way MC called it, favor market. No, while I was in school in my final years, I was already thinking about how to help students. I didn't start GPF. GPF was officially registered after my NYC. I finished in 2013. But the idea of GPF came in 2013. The idea of GPF came in 2013, but I registered it in 2015. But before 2015, actions has been going on. You see, so as about to be graduates, it is very important what you do with your life now. You can say, oh, I'm young, I want to have all the fun. Yes, you can have all the fun, but you know what? You can also be begging for 50,000 naira in the next 10 years. It's your choice. You can either be an employer of labor or become you can be an employer and be well paid, but you can be a struggling one. You have that choice to make now, and it's easier to make the choice now. You know why? Because a lot of things about your life have been taken care of by your parents or your guidance. So it's easier to make those little giant strides now than when you finish from school. Please, are we together? Last year, I got a call from the US consular, and he said, one of my students, he said, one of my students told me about your project, and I would really love to be in your program. I said, wow. So the man came for our program, he was so bowed, and at the end of the program, he gave us 2 million. Now, from then on, he joined the Great People Foundation movement until date. He's still coming for our next program in October, our World Conference. Now, do you see what I'm talking about when I say impact? And start from where you are. Don't try. When I started GPA, many of you here know, I did not have much of it. In fact, the truth is I had less than 10,000 naira in my account when this organization started. Today we have 103 branches in this Nigeria. 103. And the thing is, a couple of you are members. The thing is, don't stop being humble. That is where your power is. Don't let God promote you so much that you become arrogant. Respect the sources where you came out from. No matter how big you get, you see, humility leads to honor automatically. Humility, it leads, but you see, when you become arrogant and pride, it becomes difficult for you to learn from people you are supposed to learn from because you think you are above them. Let me tell you something. You always keep learning. You never stop learning. Take it from me. I can learn. There are people that work with me now, 21 years to 22 years, maybe fresh graduates. I will tell them, can you teach me this app? And they'll actually see me and say, no, boss, it's not like this, it's like this. And I'll be like, oh, sorry. And I would, and every time I learn, I get better. So this is a major factor for you graduating students. Then also, I heard about the graduating, those who receive scholarship. Where are they? Are you still in the hall? Okay, so I was thinking, I tried hitting him, but I knew he was quite busy at the percent. I was thinking, we have this professional training scholarship also that we give to students that helps you begin to navigate your career path quickly. You get to know what you can do, you get to know the kind of businesses you can go into, and some of you will get to networking. So I am going to be working with Great Bassett to see how we can involve some of you in that scholarship scheme. Also, it's not something big, it's just about 70,000 per person. But we'll try to involve maybe about 5 to 10 of you between now and end of the year. So congratulations once again. So basically what I'm saying, how many minutes do you have? 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. Basically what I'm saying is, in life, you can either choose to be a victim or a victor. There's no middle ground. If I had committed suicide in 2008, 1,500 students would not have been helped. If I had committed suicide in 2008, over 20,000 students would not have benefited from our food program. We have food programs where we distribute food, food items to kids and adults and whatnot. Recently, somebody called me up and said, "Oh, we see your work online, and the person said, I'm a Nollywood movie producer." I said, "Do you have students that would like to go into Nollywood?" I said, "Sure." And he said, "Can you send me a list?" So I put it out to a particular, 3 universities. They gathered the list, and interestingly, before you know what happened, they called them to Lagos. How many of you know Kuli Afolayo? They had a meeting with Kuli Afolayo, did the training, and guess what? They are going to be on set for November. What am I saying? Whatever you start, be diligent, be faithful. As you see me like this, there's no insult that can penetrate my body, because I will keep at it until I get that result. Some people, they are moving forward and somebody insults them. Maybe somebody shouts at them or something and then they pull back. No. You are the visionary. You see the end result. Stick to it. There are people that I spoke to about GPF in 2016, 2017. They did not answer me. 2024, they are partnering with 700,000, 1 million, 2 million. What if I had backed out? You see, you have to be resilient. It's not enough to have vision. You see, out there in the world, it's not like inside campus. It is the tough that gets going. And most importantly, before I round up, because I've been able to summarize, so she won't catch me. Most importantly, put God first. Those that are close to me, they know very well, beyond every iota of doubt, put God first. I remember when I was under Professor Akindele in our classes, and she was teaching us diction and pronunciations. A lot of my classmates were making fun of it. But did you know that today, that style of speaking and use of English had earned me a lot of respect out there when I give programs. I have a good command of English, as you can rightly hear. And there was a program we had in Lagos, and I was with a couple of doctors and all that, and we were making presentations, having presentations. And at the end, it was not a competition, but at the end of the day, it turned out like a competition, because my English was just like I prepared for them. It was not like I was trying to encourage. I was giving a presentation. I prepared so much for them that they were like, "Which school did you finish from?" I said, "You don't know Osunstateuniversity University." They're like, "I community culture in that school." And the beautiful thing is, it is so good when you can make use of what you have learned and win with it. That is the whole idea of being a school. Make sure that you don't just pass through school. Let the school pass through you. Let education pass through you. Let the things you are learning pass through you. It will amaze you what you will do with your life. And I pray for everyone here that when next we are going to be seeing you as doctors, as millionaires, as professors, and we will all be riding at the very top. Thank you so much, and God bless you.